be a huge tiebreak. Put enormous pressure on whoever does miss out.
Beautiful point from Coco'S there.
0-0.
Used all the open spaces.
1-0. Gauff.
Beautiful from Świątek.
Both players just trying to raise their game here when it matters in this first set.
Let's Vassal.
Both players with 17 winners in this first set so far. 13 on Forsteros for Gauff, 11 for Świątek. Very little to choose between them.
Świątek.
A little disappointed with that forehand there, Gauff. That's Świątek who edges in front.
Świątek.
It just seems to be slipping away from the American here. A couple of unforced errors in this tiebreak. Świątek has a comfortable looking lead at the moment.
Again, very pure striking from Świątek. Take the Gauff away from the court with that serve. Using quite a lot today, this kick wide serve, especially on the ad side.
It seems a little crazy to talk about experience in a match with two teenagers, but Świątek does have that little bit more of big match pressure
and more
to lean on.
understanding probably of the game, still natural understanding.
Yeah, 2-year age gap is fairly significant. 2 points away here, Świątek, from taking the first set.
6-1.
You
Świątek.
mentioned it earlier, again, that forehand is where things have just let her down a little bit in the last few minutes. A few of those forehands just missing. Set points.
Set away. 6-2. Świątek.
Two good points.
Wednesday, December 6, 2023. If this is your first time here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, we post one video every single day about Iga Świątek, hopefully one unique video that you haven't seen. So come back here, right back here tomorrow on Thursday. But today, we're looking at this Iga Świątek Coco Gauff match from 2021. This is over there in Rome. This is the first time these players have played each other on the Pro Tour. This is especially tough for Coco because it's on clay. Now, I will say this, Coco is fantastic on clay as well, but we all know Iga's record on clay and her 3 French Open victories. Coco up 5-4 in this first set. She's 2 points away from winning the set, and she's not able to get it. Then she's up 6-5 and 2 points away from winning the set again, 2 points away from breaking Iga's serve, and she does not get it. They head into a tiebreaker, and Iga takes over from there. And that's where we pick up in this video, looking at this tiebreaker and what happened with this one. And you can see the frustration on Coco's face towards the end of this tiebreaker. She did fight off 2 set points, but by the 3rd set point, Iga took over and handily won this one 7-6. Iga would go on to win this one 7-6, 6-3. And this is a semifinal over there in Rome in this one. And very interesting to look back between these two players, these two teenagers, super young, both of these kids in 2021. And we see what's happened since. Coco Gauff right now, number 3 ranked in the world. And of course, Iga Świątek, our beloved Iga Świątek, ranked number 1 in the world, retaining her title after winning WTA finals just 30 or 40 days ago. I get so many comments on this shirt all the time. Polska, love it. Please comment about this shirt because I love seeing that. We're going to take a look at the second set tomorrow between Iga and Coco in this match. Yesterday, we were looking at kind of the beginning of this match between Coco and Iga. So if you haven't seen this video, you want to see the beginning of this one, a little bit of snippet of the beginning, take a look at that, this match over there in Rome. These two players are really interesting. They have played in the French Open final on clay, which of course Iga won. So Coco is pretty darn good in clay. These two players, as of today, and maybe even back then in 2021, I would say 2 of the fastest players, the two fastest players on tour in the WTA. So it's interesting to see these 2 players run around on court, especially on clay where you can slip and slide, of course. And it really complements their game to play on clay. For whatever reason, Coco and Iga have a lot of hard time on grass, and they play better on hard court. Coco is a U.S. Open champion, and so is Iga. So it's really interesting to see. Wouldn't it be so epic if these two met in the U.S. Open this year? That would be really, really interesting to see that. Iga Świątek, of course, was defending her U.S. Open title this year and ended up losing to Ostapenko. And then Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open this year against Sabalenka. So what is Sabalenka going to do this year? She had a wonderful year. She was ranked number 1 for a short period of time at the end of this year before Iga took it back. Sabalenka entering my mind right now. How is the season going to play out for her, and how are all the other players going to do, especially the top 10 players this upcoming season? That's what we're waiting on as we wait for the 2024 season to get kicked off just in about a month or so. We will continue every day to put a unique video out about Iga Świątek every single day, 7 days a week. If you want to support me, my name is Chris Gonbari. Here's my Instagram. And there's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. Do you see that on your phone or on your computer? There's a word thanks right there on the bottom right of the player. You just click on that. It's a super easy way via YouTube to send me money, and I would appreciate it so much. Thank you for your support. If not, please subscribe, like, comment. I know it takes a little bit of time to scroll below the video player and write a comment, but please do so because they're a lot of fun to read, and I enjoyed the engagement. Is super fun. A lot of times we'll get comments that are not in English. A lot of times we'll get Polish many times, and I love using the Google Translator. So I wish I spoke Polish. Please don't hold it against me. Iga Świątek, it's going to be so much fun this year. Of course, the first Grand Slam this year is the Australian Open, but of course we have so many WTA 500s, WTA tournaments other than the Grand Slams. And of course, it's going to be fireworks when WTA Finals happens again 1 year from now. Where in the world is WTA Finals going to be next year? We've talked a lot about that before. Rumor has it might be in the Middle East, but we have no idea. Surely WTA is going to look for trying to redeem themselves after kind of the debacle in Cancun this year with WTA Finals not doing too well as far as the conditions of the court and stuff like that. So Iga Świątek, she is, let's see, December 6th is right now. So she is 15 days away from taking the court in an exhibition tournament called the World Tennis League. And you better believe it, that Best Muscle video right here is going to be covering that tournament like fireworks. So please keep it here when that comes around, just 15 days away from now on December 21st. And that she'll be playing on court a few days over there on a team called the Hawks. Yes, I said the Hawks. So that she's going to have hopefully a lot of fun there and bring home a lot of prize money by making an appearance over there in the World Tennis League. Iga Świątek, we love her. Every time she hits the ball, every time she does a press conference or does a post-match, we'll definitely be watching. A lot of respect to her and a lot of respect for what she stands for. And it's just super fun today to watch this Iga Świątek and Coco Gauff match. These two very young teenagers. I believe Coco Gauff in this match is 17 years old, and that would make Iga, trying to get the math right, I want to say she's either 19 or 20 in this tournament. It's crazy how Iga's growing up. So she'll be 23 in May, which is usually around the French Open time. So wow. Already 23, so very interesting. Super young still. She's got many more years, many more days to go in her 20s. And hopefully she'll just continue to play on and on. I'm going to be super sad the day Iga Świątek retires, but hopefully that is 10 years away. So we'll see what happens there. We saw how long the most recent big retirement, I guess, was Serena Williams, and she played like forever. So it's a lot of fun seeing these players on the court, and I know you have many options on YouTube where you want to watch your tennis, where you want to keep your focus on. So if you're coming back here on Best Muscle Video and watching tennis here, thank you so much. Here's my Instagram again if you want to DM me and support me that way. And you got that thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. I will sign off. It is actually not too late tonight. But it's not too early either. It's about 9:30 p.m. Central. I'm usually standing here or standing in the Dallas studio, which is another studio that I shoot in, and usually going pretty late. But there was no way, my friend, that I was gonna eat dinner or take a shower before posting a Iga Świątek video. So let me hop out this microphone here, and I will get this video out. This is the first tiebreaker. These two players have ever played against each other, and Iga took it. And these players have played each other 10 times in their career, and Iga has won 9 of them. So it was super exciting for Coco to beat Iga earlier this year, the first time in her career in the Cincinnati Open. But then they played 2 more times this year, once in the China Open and once in WTA Finals. And Iga looked at Coco and said, "You're not beating me today," and Iga took those pretty handily. So why Iga Świątek won the why Iga lost the match against Coco in Cincinnati, that's something we should look at, and in the future we should definitely reminisce on that and talk about that, because that'll be an interesting one to look at. Thank you for watching. I will sign off here, and please come back right here tomorrow. Tomorrow is December 7th, Thursday, so already December 7th in Poland. Morning is the sun is about to rise in Warsaw, but right here in South Lake, which is a suburb of Dallas, Texas, it is about 9 p.m., 10 p.m.-ish. So please come back here tomorrow if it's Thursday or Friday for you. And I will see you tomorrow right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube with another unique Iga Świątek video. See you then.